Okay, what's up drummers? Actually, singers, keyboard, guitar or bass player, no matter instrument you play, what if I would tell you that you can download an app right now for free that will instantly create a drumless track for you in seconds, or even better, that it would isolate the drums so you can learn it quicker and that it would work for vocals, bass or guitar. So yeah, this app is called MOISES. So you know MOISES, that guy that separated the sea? Well, this MOISES separate audio track. That's almost as impressive, right? And maybe more useful.
Oh, man!
I remember when they reached out, I was like, there is no way that it's gonna work. As a drummer so far, I didn't use Drumless track for my covers. I used the original version of the song with the original drum and I add my own drumming above it. And it's quite a nightmare sometimes, because the existing drum doesn't go along with my drumming, especially when I try something different. So I have to mix it in a way that my drum sounds bigger and covers the original. But now, check out how powerful but yet simple this is. So you download the app, which is free for 5 songs a month, and I will give you 10 premium licenses in a minute. Upload any song that you wanted, so 2-track separation, so vocals and instrumental, 4-track, so vocal, drum, bass and other, 5-track, vocal, drum, bass, piano and other. Upload and wait until the AI does its magic. Download the result and boom, here is what you have. You can see the chord progression live while it's playing, so if you play a melodic instrument, you're all set in real time, even if you pitch the song afterwards within the app. You have a metronome that detects automatically the BPM even if it moves. It sounds like nothing, but just that is huge. Before that, I had to put the track on my laptop, open my DAW, guess with trial and error the BPM of the song to be able to align the track with the grid. And if the BPM was moving, well, drop it. Now you just push a button on your phone and you can add a count-in to be able to start right away with the song. You can loop a particular part of the song to practice it over and over. You can slow it down to get the difficult part. And check this out, you can reduce the volume of each track and even completely mute a track and then export it as it is to use it in your DAW if you want to record yourself. It's crazy. So not only you can withdraw the drum and get a drumless or a vocalless track to practice and eventually use it to record yourself, but you can also do the opposite. So you can lower or mute everything but the drums, and now you can clearly listen to the drum track if you need a better understanding of what's going on. This is huge for our practice session because you just need a phone. And believe me guys, this is not a sales pitch. It has been very helpful for my previous cover on Kingslayer to be able to transcribe the original drum part way quicker and easier than if I would have done it listening to the whole mix. Because this song is so busy with bass and compression that it's kind of difficult sometimes to hear the kick properly. So being able to isolate the drum has been game-changing. Okay, so how does it work? Basically, it recognizes the chord frequencies of an instrument and applies specific treatment to withdraw the instrument. And as the drums have a very large frequency spectrum, when you withdraw the whole drums, it will impact everything else that shares the same frequency range. So the separation cannot be 100% accurate. So you can sometimes face a loss of sound quality or bleeding between tracks depending on the quality of the song, what you withdraw and how much you withdraw. But really, if you don't do extreme settings, for practicing and for covers, most of the times it's pretty damn good. And keep in mind that the frequencies that you will lose will be compensated by the instrument that you will play or record above that. So the loss will end up being not hearable. Hearable? I don't know. So let me show you. So the original.
All the tension in the world today. All the little girls.
Less drums.
All the tension in the world today. All the little girls.
No drums.
All the tension in the world today. All the little girls filling up the world today. With the
Okay, so you can hear that there is a little bit of bleeding and sometimes it sounds a bit weird, but now I put my own drums on it.
all the tension in the world today. All the little girls filling up the world today. With the
Sounds pretty good to me. So before I end up this review, let me give you some tips to get the best result possible. So choose songs that are not already crushed in the mix, that breathe a little. Preferably songs that doesn't have like 10 instruments or more. Choose the best quality possible of the song. This is the most important one. Like, it's really cool to have the possibility to download directly from YouTube, but of course the quality will be average in comparison to a WAV file. I did the test and there is really a strong difference. If you just need the drums to be separated, don't choose 5 separated tracks. Use the plus 11 kHz option. It can create a little bit more bleeding within tracks, but it's subtle and the overall quality will definitely be better. Anyway, this is what I use. Then, if withdrawing 100% creates some weird sound, maybe just don't withdraw 100%. Try between 35 and 70 if you intend to record yourself with the best quality possible. To me, it's far enough to leave the instrument in the background and to allow you to express yourself. I would use something around 50 if I would want to do a proper cover, and something around 35 if I would want to do something completely different, so it doesn't interfere with the original drums. And finally, if what you want is to isolate the drums, you can do 2 things. You can mute everything except the drums. It will work great for kick and snare, but sometimes the cymbals can be spread a little bit within the vocals and others. In that case, if you need to hear them, put the volume of vocal and other at 30, bass between 50 and 100, and usually it works pretty good to be able to hear everything. Bottom line, try to experiment different configurations to see what will be best for your needs. Last thing I want to mention, you can also use the web version to download directly each stems into your computer. So, to get it, you can click on the link to get the free version. It will allow you to upload 5 tracks per month. Then, if you like it, you can buy the premium version, and MOISES were kind enough to provide me with 10 premium accounts for you guys. So, to enter the contest, it's very easy. You just tell me what you prefer about the app, and I will announce the winners on my Instagram in 3 days. What I prefer is definitely to be able to lower the drums and get creative with my drumming. Okay, so I hope that this was useful. Let me know if you would be interested in some other video like this where I talk about app that I use. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bisous.